This Tesla, aka Daddy Chill, is almost 4 years old with over 70,000 miles. I spent over $6,000 on this paint protection film, and today I'm gonna see if it actually protected my paint or did I just burn my money. Since then, I've had door dings, rock chips, stuff hit the paint. I mean, some of it even ripped the paint protection film. I'm curious to see if my paint underneath is scratch-free and just as new. Okay, enough talk, let's get rid of this bad boy. Oh, dude, it's like a new car. My PPF even ripped here. I mean, how does that even happen? And here's the crazy part. There's a huge dent in my rear quarter panel. I have no idea how it got there, but the thing is the PPF is actually like perfectly fine. So there was a huge cut in the paint protection film over here. I'm curious to see if it damaged the paint underneath. So as you can see right here, there is some paint damage, but everything else looks good. So remember, paint protection film isn't like a full protection. If there's an object that's heavy enough, sharp enough, even though you have paint protection film, it can slightly damage the paint. But I guarantee you, it would have been so much worse if I didn't have that paint protection film on. Now we have a cut right here, so we're gonna see how it looks. Damn, what a workout. Look at that. So there was a hole in the PPF, probably a rock chip on the freeway. But if you look at the paint, it looks like new. There's nothing here, and it protected the paint. So that's so awesome. So as you can see, this was my paint protection film 4 years ago. And surprisingly, compared to the new one, it doesn't look bad at all. I thought it would turn yellow from UV damage or something. But this is from xpel, and they did a great job. Comes with a 10-year warranty. So this is the new one, and this is the old one. And as you can see, there's not much difference. This one actually looks a little bit more like matte looking, whereas this one I can kind of see a little bit more. But does it protect just as well? Let's do a quick key test. This is brand new, and we're gonna see how good it is. Yeah, not bad. Oh, there we go, cut it right there. But overall, it's very, very strong, very durable. This is my 4-year paint protection film. Let's see how well it protects. And holy, it's so good. It's so tough. Okay, there we go, now we got a cut. But that is legit. A lot of people have also been asking me if it's better to buy those kits online and do yourself and save a ton of money or go to a shop. So I'm gonna try to install a piece myself and see if it passes or fails. I consider myself pretty handy. I install my own screen protectors, I do all my stuff. So when you get the DIY paint protection film, it's gonna come all rolled up nicely, ready to go, pre-cut, which is the exact same thing as this one. So we're gonna try to see if we could get it around the camera, wrap it around the trim, and just see how we do. And look how good the paint looks. 4-year-old car. And it is brand new. The paint protection film did such a good job protecting the paint. But I'm ready to do it. I got my heat gun, got my soapy water, got my squeegee. That's pretty much all you need to do it yourself. So we're gonna see how hard it is, because I know that at the shop, they remove this piece, they remove the trim because they want to be able to tuck the edges, heat it up. But like, I can't do that because I'm just a noob. And the whole point is you want to avoid contamination. That's like the biggest thing. So do it in a closed garage, make sure there's no like dust anywhere. So now I'm just gonna peel this off here. Oh shoot, I messed up already. So I think it might be easier to do it on a table. Dude, this is tough, look at this. How am I gonna do this tiny piece right here? So I really want a job at Extreme Edge. So I'm gonna try my best to get this right. Because if I could get this right, pay raise, baby. Oh my God. So I'm trying to roll it out. I'm already stressed. Okay, we got step 1. Okay, so I'm spraying it. I already have contamination here. Okay, we're making progress. We're making progress here. I'm trying to line up the edges first. The goal is to find the edges. Oh, this is tough. Because look how perfect this area is right here. Around the edge, exactly where I want it to be. And if I go here, it's also really, really good. Oh my God, it's completely off. I want to know if this is normal. Like, does it actually take this long? But I can see why it's better to remove the trim, because now it's tougher to wrap. Okay, I'm so annoyed right now. Like, this is perfect right here. I'm very happy with this area. This isn't even imagine me doing the front bumper. I thought it was easy because it's wet, so you just have to match it up. And then all you gotta do is like dry the edges and tuck it in. Don't help me. The owner gave me some advice. He said to stretch it. Best advice he can give me. I still haven't used the heat gun. I honestly have no idea what this is for. Bruh. I'm gonna do this real quick, look like I know what I'm doing. Like, here is nice. Like, what is this thing here? This blister bubble BS. So the camera hole helps line it up a little bit. I need a beer. Okay, Alan, I'm ready. Ready to be graded.
You are fire!
Okay, what's the problem with this side?
So the problem is the alignment is a little off.
Oh, I
you
see
can
that
see,
right
let's
here.
say if it's over time, you
Yeah.
got that dirt line,
Yeah.
you're gonna see it up to your paint right here.
Oh, so the,
And this
okay.
is the reason why we don't like to use patterns.
So that's the thing. I remember like he makes the pattern bigger so he can trim it with the X-Acto knife and then wrap it so it's like a perfect fit. Because I thought it looked perfect, but then I remember the glue and it turns out black. That's what happens after time. When you install it fresh and you never drive your car, then great, it looks great 100%. But if you drive it like we do on all these road trips with dirt and everything, this is all gonna get super dirty and I just wasted $3,000. Now while they finish removing the paint protection film on my car, let's talk about why I decided to get paint protection film in the first place. Now everyone's different, but for me, I had a bad experience in the past, got into a car accident, they repainted the car, but it was never the same color as the factory paint. Not only that, I think a bird pooped on my paint, it etched in there forever, so it just looked horrible. And I had a ton of rock chips in the front bumper. But I didn't want to spend so much money on paint protection film, so I decided to look at the cost of how much it would cost if I dented my car or I scratched my paint. And on the forums, someone was being charged $1,700 to fix this small scratch in his Tesla paint, which is crazy. But I know paint protection film, it's super expensive, so it all depends on how long you plan on having the car. If you plan on having it for only a few years, I just recommend protecting maybe the front bumper and the hood from rock chips. Also, one crazy thing I found out was if you sell your car, it doesn't really matter too much on the resale value if you have paint protection film or if you don't. Other than that, I've had zero issues with my paint protection film. You have to remember, it is like a second paint. So for me, I ceramic coated it myself. That way it can protect the PPF on top of that. I washed it as well once a month or so just to make sure it stayed in good condition. And as you saw, it looks really, really good. 70,000 miles and 4 years later. So if we didn't have paint protection film on the car, we for sure would have gotten way more damage and scratches on our car. And while doing it yourself does save you a lot of money, it was pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. And there's so many tricks that these professionals have been doing for years that I don't even know. So you can for sure do it yourself. It might take twice as long and you might mess up a ton, but it's definitely an option if you want to save a little bit of money. But for me, I wanted the least stress. I wanted to be done right. So I went with Extreme Edge over in Garden Grove in Orange County to get that done. So now we're gonna be saying bye to the white Daddy Chill and we're gonna be replacing it with a beautiful like Quicksilver matte color. It's gonna look sick. But I'm just amazed at how beautiful my paint looks with the PPF. This is still on here. The xpel Stealth Ultimate still on here. Full protection for the car, no scratches, just that dent in the back over there. And it looks so good. I'm gonna miss you, Daddy Chill. See you in the gray color later. Let me show you the gray color. Let me show you what it looks like. This is the gray color over here. So it's by Pure PPF and it's like a matte look. So it's like a matte silver. So I think it's gonna look so good.